about Impact Business Radio, IBR. Yes, educative, qualitative, informative radio station straight out of IB to the world. So last year, I want them said to me,
Impact Business Radio all the way. It's all about business, entertainment all day. Educative, qualitative, informative, and entertainment all day. All the way. Impact Business Radio all the way. It's all about business, entertainment all day.
Ibr92.5FM.
Analysis, reports, and commentaries of the hour.
In your business interest on IBR 92.5 FM.
Your right to know.
It's midday, good afternoon. Here's the world news at a glance on Impact Business Radio, Ibr92.5 FM. The headline. Christian Association of Nigeria urged government not to cover up the Boers killings and punish perpetrator. Airline operators announced flight disruption cancelled over scarcity of aviation fuel. Abuja court halts sharing of derivation funds to oil producing states. On the foreign scene, more than 1 million COVID-19 cases feared dead in North Korea. My name is Joy Aibe. Now the news and details. The Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) has called on federal and state authorities not to cover up the killing of a young Christian student, Deborah Samuel, who was gruesomely murdered in Sokoto last week under disturbing circumstances. The public secretary of the association's northern chapter, Chaplain Jekochina Gilbert, made the call in a statement issued in Abuja. Jekochina said that no act of lawlessness and criminality should be swept under the carpet because Nigeria is a country governed by the rule of law and order. The umbrella organization of all Christians in northern Nigeria condemned the gruesome and barbaric murder of Deborah in the strongest terms possible. The airline operators of Nigeria have announced plans to disrupt scheduled flight operations over the scarcity of aviation fuel. The announcement is contained in a statement today. In the statement, the operations lamented the aviation fuel scarcity would lead to flight rescheduling and cancellations. It further added the development is being forced on members by the growing scarcity of aviation fuel popular as jet fuel. It, however, assured that its members are working very hard and in alliance with product marketers, governments, and relevant stakeholders to ensure availability and proper pricing of aviation fuel in the country. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has ordered the Accountant General of the Federation to immediately halt the distribution of than 1 trillion naira owed to oil-producing states pending the determination of the suit before it. The trial judge in the matter, Justice Mohammed, in an interim injunction, held that distribution of derivation funds without the indices of revenue, mobilization, allocation, and fiscal commission (RAMFAC) is injurious to the application, which is in the Imo State government. It will be recalled that the Imo State Attorney General had in a suit challenged the distribution of the said funds with unambiguous indices by the Revenue, Mobilization, Allocation, and Fiscal Commission as provided in Nigeria's Constitution. In a submission before the court, counsel to Imo State government, Olushola Oke argued on the need to protect his clients pending the determination of the suits. After granting the ex parte order, Justice Mohammed ordered the Imo State to join the other oil-producing states as responded to the suit. He consequently adjourned the matter to June 15, 2022 for hearing of the motion on notice. On the foreign scene, North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has ordered the army to help distribute medicine as a wave of COVID cases sweeps through the country. More than 1 million people have now been sickened by what Pyongyang is calling a fever. Though some 50 people have died, it's unclear how many of those suspected cases tested COVID for COVID-19. North Korea has only limited testing capacity, so few cases are confirmed. Analysts said that North Koreans are likely to be especially vulnerable to the virus due to lack of vaccinations and a poor healthcare system, even though a nationwide lockdown is in place in the reclusive country. The country announced its first confirmed COVID cases last week, although experts believe the virus has likely been circulating for some time. Still on the foreign scene, Somalia's former leader Hassan Sheikh Mohammed has been elected president after a final vote that was only open to the country's member of parliament. He defeated the current president Mohamed Farmajo, who has been in office since 2017. The ballot was limited to Somalia 328 MPs due to security concern over holding a wider election, and one of them did not cast a vote. The result marks a comeback for Hassan, who served as Somalia's president between 2012 and 2017 before was defeated by Farmajo. He was sworn in shortly after the final results were announced, prompting supporters in the capital to cheer and fire guns into the air. He will serve for the next 4 years. To end the news, another look at some of the major items. Christian Association of Nigeria urged government not to cover up the Ebola cleanings and punish perpetrators. Airline operators announces flight disruption cancellation over scarcity of aviation fuel. Abuja court halts sharing of derivation funds to oil-producing states. On the foreign scene, more than 1 million COVID-19 cases feared dead in North Korea. The news was produced and edited by Feromi Akimbote. My name is Joy Aigbe. Good afternoon.
For the very best in qualitative and informative news with educative programs,